Welcome to A Blind Life. I'm Karl, and today I want to talk to you about dry eyes. Now, I'm not a doctor, so this isn't medical advice. If you have dry eyes, please go see your eye doctor. But if you've already been to your eye doctor and they've said, yeah, you have dry eyes and you need to lubricate your eyes, that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I'm going to take you through, if you've got slightly dry eyes, moderately dry eyes, super dry eyes, I'm talking that sandpaper, it actually hurts. It feels like you've scratched your eye. So I'm going to show you what I use. The first one, so this first category, they're really all the same to me. So we got some Blink. Blink, it's a really light lube. It feels good for that light, slightly dry. You can use it multiple times throughout the day. Optiva, similar to Blink. I don't really notice any difference. Whichever one's on sale, I'll grab. Sustain. Now there is Sustain and Sustain where there's a PF, and the PF is preservative free. Anytime you can find the preservative free, you're going to get a better result, and it irritates your eyes less. There's fewer chemicals. So if you can find preservative free, go for it. However, if you have poor grip strength, the ones with the pointy tops are much easier than the flat tops. The flat tops, for whatever reason, maybe so you don't scratch your eye, I don't know, but I tend to get 2 drops that come out, and it takes quite a bit of force. So if you're struggling with grip strength, see, there's still one hanging on. I almost always end up getting 2 drops, so I feel like I'm wasting with these, but that preservative free is great. Now, when I'm going out and about and I need something that can just, tuck into a pocket, or I'm traveling, these Refresh little tubes are great because you can drop them in your purse if you're a lady, throw them in your pocket if you're a dude, and all you do, you just crack it open, drop it in your eye, and then you can recap it. And I never use these for more than a day because I don't want anything contaminated in my eye, but super handy for the traveler. Speaking of travel, and the links for all the stuff's in the description. If you're like me, you're a glaucoma person, you've got a lot of eye drops. This handy dandy travel case, it works really good because when I go to TSA, I've got it right in my backpack that I'm walking on the plane with, and if they ever want to see it, I just open it up. I never get questioned. Apparently medications doesn't count as part of your liquids, and so it zips up, they stay in, they don't fall out, and I keep all my lubes in there. Other tips and tricks, as long as we're in just the mild stuff. So I like to do things natural if I can. So some easy things that you can do without having to buy anything is to blink and squeeze those eyes, squeeze them hard. Do that a couple times, and that will help release the oils that are on your eyelids and help lubricate your eyes. Also, keep your eyes clean. So you want something like, just baby shampoo that you're gonna wash your eyes with to get junk out of your eyelids and on those eyelashes. That helps keep you more lubricated. And the only thing that my doctor said I could do that would help for eye health is zeaxanthin. So if you like to do, add in supplements, that was the only one my doctor suggested for eye health, and it's general eye health. Things that I found that really dry my eyes out. First of all, allergies. If you've got allergies, man, that's a tough one. Glaucoma drops, we all know they're drying. My glaucoma doctor and my cornea doctor, because I've had cornea transplants, they basically hate each other. My cornea doctor knows that I need the glaucoma drops, but knows that it's drying out my cornea. That's why I spend so much time trying to keep my eyes moist to preserve that transplant. And if you ever have thought about it, please become an organ donor, because people like me really benefit from those organs. All right, so if you're somebody that the lighter lubes aren't doing it, doesn't mean throw them out. Keep them around and use them. You're more in between uses, things that I have found that really dry my eyes out, other than the allergies and stuff like that and the glaucoma drops, fans, air conditioners, being on airplanes, that's when I have to up my game. And so this next group of lubricants, they're the heavier weight oils, like we're getting more lube and it has more staying power. So first off, this is the one that my eye doctors tend to recommend the most. And it is this Genteel gel drops. And this one's probably my favorite too. It's thicker. Now, when you put it in your eyes, because it's thicker, it stays longer, but it does make your vision a little blurrier. So don't do this right before you need to read something. This is going to take a little bit of time, not long, but a little bit of time to kind of settle down and get your vision back to as good as it can get. Man, stuff works really good. If none of that is cutting it, then we're also going to need to add something for nighttime. And for nighttime, we've got a different Genteel, and this, now we're getting in stuff that's the box of it. So this Genteel is really thick. Think of almost to Vaseline thick. And it is just goopy. And so I use this, you can just see it hanging. Oh, yeah, that stuff is thick. So, can be a little tricky to get it into your eye. I can stick it in my prosthetic because I can't even feel it. I can rub it right on it. Another advantage to a prosthetic, when you cut onions, 50% less pain. Trivial fact for you. The other one that I use for nighttime is the Soothe. Make sure you can read that. Yep, the Soothe. Now these are both really similar, super, super thick. I put these in when I am ready to fall asleep. And because they're so thick, they will stay on your eye while you're sleeping. You're gonna wake up with your eyes feeling much more refreshed, much more lubricated. But if you put those in your eye and you can see, I did it in my prosthetic, it won't affect anything, but if you put that into a regular eye, you really have Vaseline on your windshield, and it really makes things distorted, and it's going to be distorted for minutes, not just 30 seconds for the medium weight lubes that we were talking about. Those are my tips and tricks. Keep your eyes lubed, and I know it's a battle, but it's one that's worth it. You really don't want your corneas to get, chewed up and all that. The other thing is, if you are new to putting in eye drops, one of the tricks is when you tilt your head back, if you actually pull your eyelid out, your biome eyelid out, and make a pocket and drop the drop into that, it helps get more into your eye that stays there and keeps your eye lubed. For those of you that are also trying to keep a prosthetic lubricated, it's way harder to get a drop in your eye when you can't see where it's going. But over time, your muscle memory gets it. I do find that by not switching types of bottles, I'm more accurate getting the drop into my prosthetic. So if you're struggling with that, try to stick to one type of bottle. Once you get the muscle memory, they'll go in every time. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Share this with anybody that needs to see it, and look forward to seeing you next time.